Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Escape from Monkey Island. I believe we may have everything that we need now to go and get the bronze pirate hat for our makeshift, partially complete ultimate insult. And it's going to involve this whistle here and these very nice Guybrush and LeChuck puppets and some Wimpy Grog as well, I think. I don't exactly remember how this works, but I've got a rough idea, so we will apparently get stuck between all of this stuff. Actually, we can look at that steering wheel. Whoa, Guybrush, where you... Oh my god. Where on earth are we going? We can knock on a door there as well. I never really go up to this part of the map, to be honest. Oh, did we just teleport? I think we did. Oh my god. Okay, Guybrush, please. Keeps just veering off in random directions. Okay. I think we go past here.
I'm out of here!
Alright. We want to basically get to the other beach that's on not in Atoll. I don't know if it's this way. Aha, yes.
Holy jumping monkeys, that's a lot of boulders. How am I ever gonna find the right one?
Yeah, that is a lot of boulders. So we can walk in different directions. We can walk north, we can walk south, we can walk east and west. A lot of boulders, as he says. So, Tiny buried this under one of these boulders on this massive beach. Now, how are we going to know what to do? We're going to need to call in some help. So, let's use our new whistle.
Kinda sounds like a parrot.
It does kind of sound like a parrot. And it calls over the two little parrots. Now, the problem is, as we heard from Tiny, one of them tells the truth and one doesn't. So, Pretty Polly, LeChuck sucks, 2 plus 2. Are you the parrot that always tells the truth? Are you the parrot that always lies? Is Tiny's hat buried under this rock? Which way should I go? So, LeChuck sucks, 2 plus 2. So we need to find out which one is which.
2 plus 2? 4! That must have been the truth-telling parrot.
Yeah, so the left one was the truth-telling parrot, and the right one is the liar. Problem is, they go away and they come back, so you don't know which is which. So, that's where our very friendly little Wimpy Grog comes in. Let's can't believe I'm doing this. It feels quite cruel. Let's feed these parrots some grog. Or one of them anyway. So you can see the one we fed the grog to is now rather drunk, which is going to give us a bit of an indicator. So if we talk to the drunk one, what's my name?
What's my name?
Schnazzlebard Hizzlebrit.
That must have been the lying parrot.
There we go. So, they'll fly away, but this time when they come back, we'll be able to tell which is which, because we know the drunk one is the lying parrot. But that one's taking forever to come back for some reason. Is that the drunk one? It is, yeah. So, we can now ignore the drunk one, and we just want to talk to the parrot on the right. Pretty Polly.
Pretty Polly.
Pretty Polly.
Okay, so, LeChuck sucks.
LeChuck sucks.
LeChuck sucks.
Yeah, it's quite funny to get him to say that. Are you the parrot that always tells the truth? We know that it is. Is Tiny's hat buried under this rock?
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
Yep. Problem is, you ask that question, and away they go again. So, the way to solve this is actually pretty simple, but it took me forever when I was young to get all the pieces to put this together. It's quite a complex puzzle. So the one on the right is still actually the truth-telling one, which is weird because they normally shuffle, but so far they haven't shuffled at all. Let's ask which way we should go.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
South.
South? Huh. Honestly, the hat can be anywhere as far as I know. It refreshes and changes per game. But the fact that it's south means we might actually be quite close to it from the get-go, which is unusual from somebody who's played this game God knows how many times. So if we walk... So we want to go south. I mean, could it literally be the rock next to the one that we're at? Surely not. How do we get the... Oh, we have to call them, don't we? That's right. So let's get the whistle. They don't just follow us. I mean, if it's underneath this rock, right by where we started, that would be incredible luck. I'm not expecting it to be, but that will really have cut down the duration of this puzzle quite significantly. Alright, let's put that away and we'll talk to the... They're not shuffling at all. Okay, I don't know if the puzzle's sort of glitched out. I mean, I don't care if it has. Is Tiny's hat buried under this rock?
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
Oh no, it's
I
not.
know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
So actually, it's probably just going to be a case of having to head east. Maybe several times, maybe one time, until we actually get to the rock. But we know sort of the depth, if that makes sense, of where the rock is going to be, which is very handy. Are they still... Oh no, they finally shuffled after quite a few attempts. Which way should I go?
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
East, yeah. Okay, so it is going to be a case of just heading east now for potentially one screen, potentially many screens. It's a little bit annoying you have to wait for the parrots to land every time. It's a cool little animation, but in all honesty, we could do without it. Okay, east. Nice little screen transition there. Okay, let's use the whistle. Here they come. God, one is very delayed, isn't it? Right, so we're back to the parrot on the right. Is the hat under this rock?
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
Yeah, so, I mean, I will ask the question of which direction to go. I'm almost certain the parrot's going to say east, in which case we maybe don't need to ask the direction because we can't go any further south than this. So it could be that we can just keep going east and asking the question of is it buried under this rock, but we'll
Which
see.
way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Yeah, okay. Fine. So we won't need to ask both questions anymore, I don't think, unless something goes drastically wrong. So the new plan will just be to head east, use the whistle, ask if it's under the rock, and then just keep heading east. It's quite a fun little puzzle, to be honest. I know it's a little bit repetitive, but you know, it's certainly not the worst puzzle in the world, is it? Okay, is it under this rock?
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
No, must not be. Ah, yes, we have to watch the animation again. Fantastic. I'm so glad they included the animation every single time. Thank you so much, devs. Alright, let's head east for some more. And we'll use the whistle again. I don't think the hat is always under the same rock. I might be wrong. I've never really bothered to figure that out. Obviously, Monkey Combat, which we'll be encountering later, is incredibly randomised per playthrough. This may or may not be. In fact, if you know, let me know in the comments below, because it would be quite interesting to know.
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
Yeah, it would be quite interesting to know if you can just note the actual location of the rock for every playthrough. Thank you, parrots, in your own time. Right, let's go east again. You can see the ship over there gets progressively further to the left the further you go. There was me optimistically hoping that it might be the rock right next to the one we started at. It could well be the easternmost rock on the beach, which would be unfortunate actually, wouldn't it? But let's hope that's not the case. Okay, there we go. Is it under this rock?
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
Alright. It's not here. I mean, I would like to do something else in this episode other than repeat this puzzle, so hopefully we're going to come across it soon. In fact, on the next screen, I may well change it up and ask which way to go, just to make sure we haven't got to go north somewhere. I don't think we will have to, but I do want to double check, just in case we've gone past it and it's actually to the northwest somewhere. Okay, parrot on the left. Which way do we go?
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
Nowhere.
Oh,
I know that parrot
It's here.
always tells the truth, so Tiny Lefeet's hat must be buried under this rock.
well, that's fortunate. The one time we change up the question is right where it is. So, the hat is buried underneath
I guess
this
the
rock.
parrot's lost interest.
Well, there we go. Big boulder.
If my clever use of the parrots was correct, the bronze hat is under this immense rock.
Yeah. Can we pick it
I'm
up?
not even remotely mighty enough to pick that up. There's gotta be a better way to get under there.
Yeah, and unfortunately we don't have a shovel or anything. So we have no way of digging that up. We do, however, know that the Admiral over there doesn't like it when 3 pirates get together. So, let's make 3 pirates get
Hi there,
together.
little Guybrush.
Hi there, big Guybrush.
Hi there, little LeChuck.
Ahoy there, big Guybrush.
What's on your mind, little Guybrush?
What's on your mind, little Guybrush?
I think little LeChuck's a smelly undead creep.
I think little LeChuck's a smelly undead creep.
I can hardly argue with that, little Guybrush. What do you think, little LeChuck?
Okay. I think little Guybrush is a preening pirate wannabe.
I think little Guybrush is a preening pirate wannabe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Now, boys,
Amoral lout,
Defeat doily sniffer,
unemployed layabout,
guys,
pirate poser,
uncultured corpse,
girly man,
I really think that's loud enough to catch Kasaba's attention.
jerk,
idiot,
Nimrod,
dork,
I've obviously got some deep-seated issues to work out here.
moron,
spaz,
jerk,
idiot,
Nimrod.
dork.
Why, those ignorant anarchist savages! How dare they plot against my benevolent tyranny! Simpkins, wheel out the really big cannon!
Do we have to, sir? Our ears are still ringing from the last time.
I've had just about enough of your pusillanimous insubordination, Simpkins! Now roll out the really big cannon and blow up those terrorists this instant!
Aye, aye, sir.
Fire!
Not the really big cannon. Aw, poor little LeChuck.
Wow, here it is. The bronze hat of Tiny Lafitte.
Hooray! Well,
Mr. Cheese,
Aye, Captain.
raise the anchor, hoist the sails, and ready the warp drive.
Aye, Captain.
Otis,
What?
go find Carla and sober her up.
Oh, yeah, that'll be easy.
Now that the pieces of the ultimate insult are mine, it's back to Melee Island.
hooray! Back to Melee we go, with our new pieces of the ultimate insult. Look at that, Mr. Cheese has gone straight there.
I'm home.
Oh no.
LeChuck,
That's Governor LeChuck to you, Seat Good.
No way.
Yes, way.
Ozzie, I had a feeling you were working for LeChuck.
I'm afraid you got it backwards, pirate boy. LeChuck's working for me.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Governor LeChuck, would you be kind enough to relieve Mr. Threepwood of the pieces to the ultimate insult?
Ah, it'd be a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
Damn it.
Don't do it, LeChuck. He wants to use the ultimate insult to humiliate every pirate on the face of the earth.
And?
You know?
Oh, of course he knows, you sloth-brained pile of kookaburra droppings.
But why, LeChuck? Why would a swashbuckling, albeit demonically evil, pirate like yourself willingly aid in the mass emasculation of your fellow buccaneers?
Well, that's a long story, Seat Good.
Oh, no.
But it basically boils down to 2 reasons. First of all, this Mandrill scallywag pulled me out from under that mountain of ice that you left me under. And LeChuck always repays his debts.
Fine, you owe the guy, but why go along with this plan to irreversibly insult all the pirates?
Because, you seafaring scumweasel, when we succeed in breaking the fighting spirit of all the pirates, LeChuck will finally have the one thing he's always wanted in life. Or death, as the case may be.
You don't mean...
Yes, Elaine Marley's hand in marriage.
Oh dear.
Excuse me, see the ring on this finger? You're a little late, bucko.
Well, I think I can fix that.
LeChuck, no! We may need him as a hostage.
Yeah. Hostage.
Yeah.
Besides, even if you kill me, Elaine still never marry you. She hates your stinking undead guts.
Ah, but that's the beauty of the ultimate insult, Threepwood. Once your wife has been exposed to its hideous, demoralizing power, her fiery pirate spirit will be shattered like so many emu eggs, leaving her compliant, submissive, and obedient.
In other words, the perfect wife.
Speaking of perfect wives, where is Elaine?
Yeah.
We were hoping you could answer that question, Mr. Threepwood. Your mischievous Sheila went walkabout right after Captain LeChuck was elected governor of this pirate-infested backwater of an island.
Good for her. I hope she comes back with an army of pirates and kicks your sorry butts.
Are you sure I can't kill him yet? I've left him alive before, and it's always turned out to be a big mistake.
Yep.
I see your point. How about we stow the twerp in an inescapable faraway place where he can't do any harm? Then he'll still be a useful hostage, but he won't be able to affect our plans.
Ha! That's a hellishly good idea, and I know just the place.
Act 3, Escape from Monkey Island. Guess where we're going?
Where am I? This island smells kind of familiar. Only one island smells as bad as... Oh no! Those two maladjusted greed monsters left me marooned on Monkey Island! Well, that's it. I give up. I'll never overcome these incessant obstacles. It's like my whole life is a never-ending series of puzzles. Oh, hey, Timmy. Don't try to cheer me up. Just give up. I know I am. Oh, all right. I'll do it for the kids.
Good.
First order of business, get off this stupid island. Second order of business, stop Ozzie and LeChuck from using the ultimate insult on Elaine and assorted others. Third order of business, buy some new shoes. How'd he get here anyway?
Good question. Very good question. But I'll tell you what, we will start exploring this place in the next episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Tony Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zolties, and I'll see you next time.